plenty of time to kill. But yeah, I still need to get everything nice and situated. Okay, let me grab, or at least attempt. Never mind, it's on this shelf. I forgot. Yep, there it is. Hard as fuck to get to. That's my luck. That's my luck. Tim. Fuck. Bitch. Damn it. Fuck. And this just has to be my only copy of this movie. There we go. Oh my god. That took too much. Okay. Wonder After Dark, the only show that serves as an exercise. I'll be there in a sec, okay? Alright. I guess this serves as good little catch-up time, I guess. I don't know. Batman looks around for his parents, but they are still dead. Oh god. Coupon for new parents. Okay. I get that AI pulls from different sources, but I love how that AI seemed to really have an obsession with Batman's parents. Alfred gives birth to Robin because that is his job. Yeah, I think it should become quite obvious what we are covering tonight. And even though I am extremely impatient and would rather wait for Spider to get here, I'd also rather not waste my precious breath. So I'm gonna just say, welcome to Wonder After Dark. You drink water. I drink anarchy. That is genuinely probably my favorite line in that entire thing. I mean, the whole thing is just amazing, but you drink water, I drink anarchy is like genuinely probably the hardest line ever. Joker gives Batman a coupon for new parents, but it is expired. This is a Joker joke. And actually, in terms of that, this is a Joker joke for me. Anyway, in case you couldn't tell, we are finally dipping our toes into DC Comics territory. Two-Face flips Alfred. He lands right side up, which means Two-Face goes home. I love how Two-Face just goes home. Anyway, I don't think we've ever covered any DC content on this show before. I mean, we've covered Marvel content a lot, but I don't think we've ever touched... That's technically true to Two-Face. Well, I don't read the comics, so I wouldn't know. But anyway, now we've covered Marvel content on this show plenty of times, but very, very rarely have we ever touched upon DC. And I don't think we've ever touched any of the DC movies in full, proper review. Obviously, we've expressed our... Oh, hi, Mom. Anyway. Obviously, we've expressed our distaste for both versions of Justice League on this show before. But now we're going to talk about one of the DC Comics films proper. What does it say? That's technically true to Two-Face. I already read that, so I'm guessing there was something else there that YouTube most likely deleted. Oh, if he lands on the clean heads, yeah, YouTube hates kills. Oh, you can put Kill Bill in your title, no problem, but the minute you talk about killing, which is funny, this is Wonder After Dark. We talked way worse on this show on several different occasions. Yep, Walt Disney Pictures, alright. Killing Bill, yep. Anyway, in Minecraft. Anyway... Rape. Anyway. On the topic in Minecraft. Yep. Alright. On the topic. Back to the movie. 7 minutes in. 7.5. I mean, Richard Gecko is a rape. Yep, true. Anyway. Batman is a 1989 American superhero film based on the DC Comics character of the same name. Created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Kid named Finger. Jesse the shut up. Anyway. Directed by Tim Burton, it is the first installment of Warner Bros. Initial Batman film series. The film was produced... The Rap Rat video. Anyway. The film was produced by John Peters and Peter Guber, I don't know, and stars Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger, Robert Wall, Pat Hingle, Billy D. Williams, Michael Gough, and Jack Palance, or Palin. Jack Jackoff. The film takes place early in the war on crime of the title character, and depicts his conflict with his archenemy, the Joker, played by Jack Nicholson. It's Basinger. Okay, I didn't know. This is Wonder After Dark, where I'm not good with names. Copper, am I good with names? Copper, come here. Copper, up. Copper, come here. Come here. Come here. Am I good with names? Am I good... Copper, am I good with names? Am I good with names? Am I good with names? No, I'm not. Look at this fucking cunt. Look at this fucking N. Okay, anyway, that's enough of the fucking N. Let Copper read. Okay, Copper, back up. Up. Copper is a smut king. Well, hi, Spider. Okay, Jack Nicholson is the best jonkler. I'm sorry. I love Heath to death, but still. Yep. Read my obituary. Copper is a smut king. Oh! Anyway. Oh, yeah, if you're wondering what the hell we're doing, we're wondering why man is stupid and why man doesn't have any ears. I fucked 9 months ago. What should I name him? James Collins was a man. Yep. Well, if he's a man, then what is this? He will be missed. Yep. Okay, anyway. Back to Batman. The film was produced by Warner Bros. Goober Peters Company and Polygram Pictures and was distributed by Warner Bros. I want my toy back. Anyway. The film premiered in Westwood, Los Angeles on June 19th, 1989, and then released everywhere in the US on June 23rd, 1989, and then it released in the UK on August 11th, 1989. Where does he get all these wonderful toys? Somewhere. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Where does he get all these wonderful sex toys? Has it occurred to you, by the way, that dog toys are just repurposed sex toys? Like, tell me most dog toys don't look like colorful objects that you shove up your anal. You ever dance with the devil in the pale of moonlight? What? Hey, just wondering if you got your photos printed? Focus printed? What? I don't even know what went. Anyway, the film had a budget of just $48 million and made $411.6 million. Big, big, big success. I always ask that to all my prey. I just like the sound of it. Bob. Gun. This is a baby. And then he kills Bob. Yep. Anyway. He stole my balloons. Bob was the best character of the movie. Yep. Okay, anyway. So yeah, it was definitely a big success if it made 400... Bob even had his own action figure. Did not know. Anyway. Anyway. So yeah, made 411 million on a 46 million budget. 48 million. Can you say big success? Anyway. After Burton was hired as director in 1986, Steve Englehart, my apologies, and Julie Hickson wrote film treatments before Sam Hamm. Sam Hamm. Sam Hamm. Batman 89 is pretty good. Yep. Sam I is. Anyway, Sam Hamm wrote the first screenplay, although Batman was not greenlit until after the success of... Let me try that again. Batman was not greenlit until the success of Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. It all comes back to Beetlejuice. My mom dislikes it. You know, I was going to make a joke about that, but honestly, that's her opinion. And I'm fine with that opinion. Talk about how Willem Dafoe was one of the people considered to play Joker. I could just talk about how people want Willem to play the Joker, and still do to this very day. Willem Dafoe hosted SNL a couple of years ago, and even on there, he talks about how people always want him to play the Joker, and how Charlie Sheen was considered to play I don't even have a joke for that. Charlie Sheen as Batman practically is the joke. Michael Keaton is my favorite. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, Batman was not greenlit until after Beetlejuice proved to be a success. Of course. Anyway. The tone and themes of the film were partially influenced by Alan Moore and Brian Boland's The Killing Joke and Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. Frank Miller from the hit Sin City. Yeah, we should talk about Sin City sometime. Anyway. Even though Sin City is kind of a very R-rated movie, it actually would be a good one for this show. But anyway. The film primarily adapts and then diverges from the Red Hood origin story for the Joker, having Batman inadvertently cause gangster Jack Napier to fall into the Axis chemical acid, triggering his transformation into the psychotic Joker. Additionally, Batman co-creator Bob Kane worked as a consultant for the film. What does it say? Frank Miller also made Kick-Ass, correct. Keaton is my favorite too. Heath is like a psycho, grounded interpretation of Joker. Keaton is... God, you always have to mispronounce everything. Yeah, I know. This is Wonder After Dark. The only show where I'm retarded. Isn't that right, Copper? I mistook them. Isn't that right, Copper? I'm retarded. Look at my little baby. Baby! It's Napier. Okay, well, I'm naked and stupid. Except I'm not naked. I'm wearing clothes. Not nappy. Okay, I get it. I get it. Shaken baby syndrome. Anyway. Back to gay sex with a side of titties. Gay sex with a side of titties. I hate how that sounds like a real porno. Though granted, Keaton is the guy who said, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts." Tweet. Anyway. Numerous leading men... Okay, I gotta put Copper down for this. Sorry about that. Anyway. Back to what I'm covering up the TV screen for reasons. Anyway. Numerous leading men were considered for the role of Batman before Michael Keaton was cast. Keaton's casting was controversial since. By 1988, he became typecast as a comedic actor, and many observers doubted that he could play a serious role. I don't know why my brain said Keaton as Joker. It's late at night, and I've spent all my brain cells on Sonic Adventure, okay? I want that entire monologue on a shirt. Just, I spent all my brain cells on Sonic Adventure. I had to play Big the Cat and do fishing. I had a grot him when I was chicken crab. I had lost on me mock up on my falls. Oh God, there goes my ass. Oh, you remember Disney XD? Y'all remember Disney XD? Anyway. Back to sucking and blowing. Back to Officer Balls. What was to say? Ben Affleck playing Batman was something people did complain about back then, but then they forget there was a time where, ugh, Michael Keaton can't play. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, he was to say. Which, by the way, the E102 story that seems so pointless and random was actually so good. Like, legit the best story out of Sonic and everyone else. It was so well written, it almost didn't fit. It was a sad story. Yep. Anyway, Nicholson accepted the role of Joker under strict conditions that... Let me try that again. Gamma is the goat, bro. Yep. Anyway, let me try that again, because Nicholson accepted the role of Joker under the strict condition that dictated top billing, a portion of the film's earnings, including associated merchandise, and his own shooting schedule. Wow. Resisted his own programming. Talk about all the casting choices. They're not listed on the film's Wikipedia page, because I typically get my info from there, and none of the casting choices you're alluding to are listed there. I'm not refusing to read them. They're just not there. But anyway, filming took place, because I read on TV tropes. So you're whiter than I am. Anyway, filming took place at Pinewood Studios, aka Deadpool and Wolverine, aka Logan, aka Knuckles, from October 1988 to January 1989. The budget escalated from $30 million to $48 million, while the 1988 Writers Guild of America strike forced Hamm to drop out. Warren Scarron did rewrites with additional uncredited drafts done by Charles McCowan and Jonathan Gems. Those don't even sound like real people. Let's just say. And turned against his master, freed his friends from robotic slavery, and then turned out to be the parent of the child that Amy carried around and showed to Gamma that made it to remember. Really puts into perspective how the badniks are in these games. Yes. And then sacrificed himself. Yes. Fun fact, I have never played Sonic Adventure, like start to finish. I've played Sonic Adventure, but I've never finished it. Never 100%. Sonic Adventure 1's story is great, yep. Which of course means I'll never complete it. Oh, but anyway. Batman was both critically and financially successful, grossing over $400 million in box office totals. Audiences and critics particularly praised, you can beat the story in 2 days. I mean, you're not wrong, but not that hard. I mean, you're not wrong, but also, keep in mind, most of my day is spent sitting on my lazy ass, but also I don't have, like, a day's worth of gaming time. Because here's the thing, I'll sit down, I'll get ready, and then somebody says, not a gamer. No, it's because, Sonic Adventure in a nutshell. One story is about the end of the world, another about robotic slavery and freedom from the chains of an emperor, and another for fishing for frogs. Copper. What? Copper. And another is running away from a robot. Yeah. God, we are never going to get through this movie review, I swear to God. Copper. What? I wish Amy had more levels. Same. I'm going to take my shirt off because it's getting pretty hot in here. It's getting toasty in this fucking room. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I don't know what it is, but whenever I do these, it gets very, very hot and sweaty. But seriously, great game. Terrible camera, but God, I'm jealous with how much they were able to fit into this game. Like, it feels like it goes on forever. Yep, sure does. Like, man, they overworked the hell out of themselves. Yep. Alright. God, 24 minutes in and I haven't even given my thoughts on Batman. We're going to be here all night. Toasty.mp3. Suck my dick and butter it and cum and call it a nigger. Sure does. You haven't played it. I don't know. It's late, okay? Also, let me provide a correction. I have played Sonic Adventure. I have never finished it. So I have played it. I've just never finished it. Gunt. Anyway. Finish the game, Jesus Pony. Jesse, that's called a skill issue. And you're called somebody who should have been aborted a long time ago. Seriously, they should have just taken you out the womb and then threw you into the blender. Is that the most fucked thing I've ever said on this show? Perhaps. Anyway, critics and audiences particularly praised Nicholson and Keaton's performances, Burton's direction, or you're not a gamer. My dad should have wore a condom. She is not a gainer. A guy would... Copper, do you want attention? Wait, Copper, do you want attention? Do you want attention? Do you want attention? Oh, you want attention. You want attention, because you're a whore. Copper wants to be a whore tonight. How many Sonic games have you actually beaten? None. Cunt. Okay. Serious answer. Sonic 1, the original. Sonic 2. Sonic CD. Although those are kind of givens. Like, even if you're not a Sonic fan, you had to have beaten those ones. Anyway. Sonic Mania. Sonic Forces. Unfortunately. I beat Sonic 3 and Nux 100%. That's nice, dear. I beat some... But yeah, there's your list. Unless I'm forgetting any. There might be one or two that I'm forgetting, but that seems about correct. Go on. I just did. Okay, back to Man Bat. Happy Batday, Birthman. Anyway. Anyway. Burton's direction, the production design, and Elfman's score. It was the 6th highest grossing film in the history at the time of its release. The film received several Saturn Award nominations and a Golden Globe nomination for Nicholson's performance, and won the Academy Award for Best Art Direction. What does it say? Thing is, the only game I beat 100% is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I beat Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Oh, and I beat Sonic Advance. Wow! Gunt. Anyway. I've beaten all of those, plus Fighters, 3D Blast Adventures, Adventure 1, and Sonic 4 Episodes 1 and 2. Oh yeah, remember Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2? I don't. I got pretty far in 3D Blast. I've never gotten far in 3D Blast. I start it, play it for like 10 minutes. Okay, your nails hurt. I start 3D Blast, I play it for like 10 minutes, and then I give up. Anyway. Batman was, of course, followed up by 3 sequels. Batman Returns, with both Keaton and Burton returning. Batman Forever, which recast Val Kilmer in the lead role. And Batman and Robin, which featured George Clooney in the role. Yes, Copper, I said George Clooney. And Sonic Labyrinth is actually good. Oh. Sonic 4 is fun, but really mediocre. It's just too... Copper, your nails... Stop digging your nails into me. Episode 2 is a freaking masterpiece. I love 3D Blast. I love how this has become me trying to talk about Batman while these two talk about Sonic. But not a good Bruce Wayne. Anyway. Keaton eventually and unfortunately reprised his role in The Flash. I'll leave it at that. The film also led to the development of Batman the Animated Series, which in turn began the DC animated universe of spin-off media, and has also influenced Hollywood's modern marketing and development techniques of the superhero film genre. By contrast, George Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne, but not a good Batman. Yep. Although I will say, George Clooney is an amazing man. In fact, look look, everyone. See, this is copper, and this is per. Look at that. Look, it's per. Look, everyone, it's per. It's per. No, that's cop. Why does cop have no ears? Is he stupid? why? Why does cop have no ears? Why does cop have no ears? Is he stupid? Why does cop have no ears? Is he deaf? Lola Bunny. Why does Copper have no balls? Is he neutered? And fun fact, Copper genuinely does not have any balls. In case you wanted to know what his sexual status is, there is none. He can't make any. This little bitch has no testes. He cannot stick it inside Daisy and make our lives worse. You missed the Lola Bunny yesterday. Oh yeah, he did. Copper has invisible balls. No, he has no balls. In fact, I'm looking right now. Visible proof, no balls. That is the single worst thing I could say. Jesus fuck. Copper lost his balls inside. What has this episode become? Okay, read. Oh my god. Okay. Invisiballs. Invisibitch. Robo bitch. Anyway. Robo bitch. Anyway. Alright, what about that motherfucking reception? Batman was criticized by some for being too dark. No fucking way. But nonetheless received a generally positive. Do you drink yop? I don't know what yop is. Robo bitch, XJ9. Oh god, I awoke the beast. Son of a bitch. But considering I don't know what yop is, or yope, I don't. Copper. Yop or yo. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's a yogurt drink. Okay, I don't know. I've never seen it in stores. I assume it's a Canadian brand. Jenny Wakeman, my beloved. Moving on. Batman was criticized by some for being too dark. Are there yogurt drinks? There. By the looks of it, there's yogurt. I don't know what the hell a yogurt drink would be, but no. Anyway, it was criticized by some for being too dark, but nonetheless received generally positive response from critics. Jenny is a no for me. Teenage, anyway. But nonetheless received a generally positive response from critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 77 based on 142 reviews. Ooh, is just jealous? No, I am not jealous. You know why? Because I don't want to stick my dick inside a 16-year-old robot girl. And let me tell you, Robot was saving me from looking really bad. Criticized by some for being too dark is based on a dark... Yeah. Retardation. Anyway. With an average score of 7.1 out of 10. Wow. The consensus reads, their words, not mine, an eerie, haunting spectacle. Batman succeeds as dark entertainment, even if Jack Nicholson's Joker too often overshadows the title character. She is cute, yes. Anyway. On Metacritic, the film has a score of 69 based on 21, 0 to 50 and 4, and hot, no. What have I done? Anyway. Indicating generally favorable reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of A on an A+ to F scale. Can we please not argue over Jenny Wakeman, for the love of God? I get this is Wonder After Dark where we say a lot of questionable shit, but oh my God. Hey, I'm just going to remind everybody involved with the show what our respective ages are. I get Jenny Wakeman is a fictional character, but 18? drawing a blank, but 20-something, 18 now. I forget Jenny Wakeman's exact age, but gee, what's the title of the show? Woo, 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 woo. Anyway. Phoebe, open up. Not FBI. No, this is Phoebe. Copper, what do you want? She's a robot, so she can be programmed. Oh my god. Yes, I'm making a... You know, if you really want me to review Zack and Miri Make a Porno... Anyway. Talk about how Batman almost had Robin in its script, and Robin was a guy named Robin who was a mechanic with a... You just did it for me, because 1, I did not know that. 2, that just sounds stupid. And 3, you basically just did it for me. Moving on. Many observed, but I did not know that. So anyway, many observed that God damn it. Many observed that Burton was more interested in the Joker and the art and set production design than Batman or anything else in terms of characterization and screen time. I haven't done anything. I'm just a peaceful pervert. Or the fact in its sequel, stay tuned, Marlon Wayans was casted. Marlon Wayans as Robin. That just sounds amazing. Anyway. Terrible, but amazing. Anyway. Comic book fans. Copper, go to bed. His ADHD is going wild right now. Anyway. Comic book fans reacted negatively over the Joker murdering Thomas and Martha Wayne. In the comic book, Joe Chill is responsible. Joe, chill. That was stupid even for me. In the Batman 89 comic series, they adapted Wayne's Robin. But I wouldn't know because I don't read the comics. Anyway. Writer Sam Hamm said it was Burton's idea to have the Joker murder Wayne's parents. The writer's strike was going on, and Tim had the other writers do that. I also hold innocent to Alfred letting Vicky Vale into the Batcave. Fans were ticked off about that, and I agree. That would have been Alfred's last day of employment at Wayne Manor, Hamm said. Also talk about how Harvey Dent was played by Lance. Can you slow down? No, like, I get you can't help it, but good Lord Almighty, slow. Did you say, I said Sam Hamm. But can you slow the hell down, please? Oh my God, anyway. The songs written by Prince were criticized for being too out of... Man, Hamm, salute Lando Calrissian. Element. You're fucking 12. Anyway. The songs written by Prince were criticized for being too out of place, while Burton has stated he has had no problem with the Prince songs. Don't disrespect my man Prince like that. I'm not disrespecting. They are. Not me, they. Anyway. Burton has stated that he has no problem with the Prince songs. He was less enthusiastic with their use in the film. On the film, Burton remarked, I liked parts of it, but the whole movie is mainly boring to me. It's okay, but it was more of a cultural phenomenon than a great movie. Purple Rain. Cunt. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to skip... Alright, I'm not going to read this... Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. Alright. I'm not going to read this entire part here. I'm just going to read excerpts. Despite initial negative reactions from comic book fans prior to the film's release, Keaton's portrayal of Batman was generally praised. Roger Ebert was highly impressed with the production design. My he, my who. Anyway, Roger Ebert was highly impressed. Oh yeah, look, Roger Ebert, our favorite. Roger Ebert was highly impressed with the production design, but claimed Batman is a triumph of design over story, style over substance, a great looking movie without a plot, or with a plot you can't care much about. He also called the film a depressing experience on the, yeah. Also, a great looking movie with a plot you can't care much about. James Cameron, stay tuned. Depressing experience, fuck you. Fuck me too. Anyway, on the syndicated television series Siskel and Ebert, his reviewing partner, Gene Siskel, disagreed, describing the film as a refreshingly adult approach with performances, direction, and set design that draws you into a psychological world. I mean, it is Tim Burton. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's Tim Burton, Gene Siskel W. Yep. For once. Yep. Alright. Now, Batman 1989 has had quite a few releases on home video. Quite a few. It was first released on VHS and Betamax on November 15th, 1989. Then it was released on Laserdisc on January 19th, 1990. Cry about it in your grave. I have the VHS and the Batman 4 film collection. That's nice. Anyway. Then it was released on DVD on March 26, 1997. Then it was reprinted on VHS on April 14th, 1998. Roger Ebert is dead, so is Siskel. Rest in peace. Anyway. Then it was released again on DVD on October 18th, 2005. Then it was released for the first time on Blu-ray on April 20th, 2010. Rest in piss, you mean. Well, that too. Then it was released on DVD in a 2-pack with Batman Returns on June 28th, 2011. Then it was released as a quote-unquote Diamond Luxe edition on December 9th, 2014. Then it was reissued as a Walmart exclusive artwork variant. Talk about how Fat Man ate the jogger. Officer Balls, anyway. Then it was released as a Walmart exclusive artwork on April 21st, 2016. And finally, it was released on 4K Ultra HD as a 30th anniversary edition on June 4th, 2019. Coincidentally, the same day that Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 came out on 4K. Oh my god, yeah, this movie has had quite the home video release history. The VHS. Copper, go to bed. Copper is all up in my business right now. Why did man let Joe Kurt shoot his pernits? Is he I just came. Anyway, but yeah, here's the VHS. Yeah. Honestly, this is great artwork. Although I can't be the only one who possibly would have shifted this into the middle here because there's just a lot of blank space. That's honestly the best cover ever for any movie. Well, you're not wrong. Honestly, though, okay, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Your opinion, I respect it. Anyway, Warner Home Video, Batman, all your other information there. Same on the other side. The top just has the logo. I disagree with your opinion, but I respect your opinion. Thanks for not being a cunt. Anyway. Copper, what do you want? Like, genuinely. Copper is all up in my business. For now, anyway. Tomorrow I won't. Get fucked. Anyway. Also, I think Spider left, but I don't know if he did. Anyway, the back. With, actually no plot synopsis at all. Kill me. Okay, you're still here. Copper. I think I peed. Yeah. No plot synopsis. No bonus features. VHS tapes couldn't really do bonus features. Unless they were inserted either at the beginning of the movie or after the movie. But anyway. That's a story. It does have a bonus feature. Well, that's not listed on here. Nowhere is that listed. And I don't recall this tape having any. I'm sure it does, but I don't recall. Anyway, here's the tape with your nice little sticker label. Very 80s, I must say. Even though this technically the famous Alfred drinking Diet Coke commercial. I would hate to sound like that kind of person, but does that really count as a bonus feature? Because I'm pretty sure that commercial just played on TV. Yes, it does. Okay, your funeral, but yeah. Movie. We don't talk about Coke commercials here anymore. It ties into the movie. Okay. Oh, yeah, you didn't hear? Coca-Cola has begun re-airing their famous Christmas commercial, but with a twist. Yeah, with a twist. It has been recreated with AI. You know what's terrible, by the way? I'm somebody who prefers the taste of Coke over Pepsi. I mean, I'll take Pepsi if it's the only option, but I prefer the taste of Coke. Fuck. Anyway. I'm talking about their old commercials. Okay. The old ones were goated. Agree. Pepsi is my go-to most of the time. That's fair. Anyway. So what do I think of Batman? Well, I think Batman, unsurprisingly, is a great movie. The Batman Diet Coke commercial. Look it up. In a minute! I don't drink soda except Sprite. Sprite. Anyway. Okay. Unsurprisingly, I think Batman is a great movie. Yeah, I'm not even going to do the whole A, B, or C thing. It's a 10 for me easily. Yeah, pretty much. Copper. What? What? Copper, look at me. Hi? Copper, hello? Copper, boob? Copper, poo-poo? Poo-poo? Why are you pooey? Oh, patooey. Actually, I think I'd rate it a 20 on a good... What is a good day for you? Other than this past Halloween. But what is a good day for you? Because it seems like every day is shit. Okay, but anyway. Unsurprisingly, I think Batman is a great movie. I wouldn't call it, like, my favorite movie of all time. No. But I do like it quite a bit. Do you have any other home media? Of this movie specifically? No. Of Batman 1989, no, that is my only copy. If that's what your inquiry is about. Skill issue. Cunt. Okay. But I thought you were the VHS simp, Darlene Dicksucker. Now, Diet Coke, could you slow down? I haven't even reviewed the movie yet. Oh my god. Anyway. But Batman is a great movie. So great that I can't... Okay, I'm sorry. Good. I accept. Anyway. So great that I honestly can't really think of very many flaws with it. I mean, I'm sure if I were to watch it again, I'd probably find something to nitpick and bitch about endlessly, but I do really enjoy it for what it is. I do really enjoy it. It's very, as somebody who does not read the comics, it's very faithful, very accurate, while also kind of feeling like its own unique thing. It's very, sad, dark, yes, but very fun all the same. And honestly, it's God. Honestly, it's one of the few Batman movies that I find myself wanting to watch more than once. Okay, anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna give Batman. Probably, I know this is probably my shortest review ever, but honestly, I would also probably give Batman a 10. I know that was probably a really short review, but it's just one of those rare, perfect movies. Diet Coke.
Gotham Corner Store. Yes, we seem to be down to our last Diet Coke. A gentleman is on his way to pick some up. Just look for a black car. No, this black car will be rather difficult to miss. And by the way, the gentleman is usually in quite a rush. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
I don't even have a joke for that. I, I, I'm sure I've seen this commercial before. I'm sure I have. But forgetting about it until right now, brilliant commercial. Yeah. God, not only. Hey, hey, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, darling dick sucker, come here, come here. Not only is that like a rare, perfect movie, fuck, I think that's a rare, perfect commercial. Shit. It's a rare, perfect, perpendicular learning. And that's Coco from Chuggington. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Copper, come here. But yeah, Batman. I'm going to give it a 10. Alright, I really don't know what to fill out the rest of this episode's runtime with, so if you fucking ninnies have any ideas, plus him putting the Diet Coke in a fancy... That too, that's just brilliant. Alright, but I really don't know what to fill out the rest of this episode's runtime with, so if you fucking ninnies have any great ideas, I do that too. Anyway. Okay, but yeah, if you fucking ninnies have any ideas on how to fill out the rest of this Taco Mast. If you're asking me to review something called Taco Master, I don't know what that is. I put anything in wine glass. You would put cum in a wine glass. I am almost positive. I am almost positive that you would put cum in a wine glass. Almost positive. Actually, Family Guy on the TV up here does have something kicking around in my brain. Talk about Batman the Animated Series. That's a job for Spider, because guess what, bitch? I haven't seen Batman the Animated... Another time. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I will say, though... But thank you for adding in another time. But, I will say, though... As if I don't get pestered to watch Batman the Animated Series enough. I'm not super... Oh. Well, whichever Batman it is that you do pester me to watch... It's one of them. One of the animated Batman shows is one of them that you pester me to watch pretty much constantly. Batman 2004. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I watched a bit of it on VHS tapes when I was younger. I have watched it many times. It's a good show. I'm just not super nostalgic about it. That's the Batman. Fuck me, Daddy, till my face falls off. Okay, but... yeah. Okay. Family Guy, not to totally change this... Oh. Yeah, but it's confusing to just call it the Bat... Well, yeah, because you have the Batman with Robert Pat... With Rob... I like Batman Beyond the most, but Batman Beyond is the weird one, right? Copper. Don't call Batman Beyond weird. I only said weird because isn't it like the most like not Batman one? I haven't seen Batman Beyond, so that's why I ask. See, can you tell that I'm not much of a DC person compared to Marvel? Look at my eyelashes are so pretty. No. Like my eyelashes. I got such pretty lashes. Oh my god. What has this episode become? Okay. Hey, look, it's Hank Rockbottom. You have no lashes because you're a dude. You should see me IRL. Has turned into a British. Anyway. Alright. You lost all your girl rights when you called Batman Beyond the weird one and not Batman. Well, joke's on you. I'm scratching my chicken with a card. Well, joke's on you, Sylv. Something really not okay was protruding out, and if the camera had stayed for just a few seconds longer, that would have been really bad. But thankfully, crisis averted. I don't want a repeat of Gibby on Fallon. I didn't even notice. Good. Good, thank you. Anyway. We had a wardrobe malfunction, but it has been sorted out. Gibby on Fallon. You don't remember that episode of iCarly? You don't remember I Shock America? Where Gibby showed everyone his gibbiness. Fun fact, I posted that clip to TikTok, and it gave me a community guidelines violation. Yeah, that was the second worst episode. Yeah. Oh, God. How did nobody see that and think, yeah, Dan Schneider's a fucking pedo? Like, nobody saw that when it aired and thought, I just don't like Jimmy Fallon. In my case, it has nothing to do with Fallon. It has to do with the fact that a bunch of people at Nickelodeon were handed a script in which a teenage boy has his gibbiness shown on television, and nobody thought, that's a little pervy. God. But then again, I'm not in any better position because here I am cracking jokes about it. I'm gonna say the fuck word. Okay. Alright. Now, this next topic has nothing to do with Batman at all, but it is on my mind and on my TV screen. I should go. Okay, before you go, is it because of anything we just said, or are you just sleepy? Because I want to get a more consistent sleep. Okay, well, that's fine. Honestly, I was thinking that, but if you need to go, no worries. If you want to catch up on the rest of this episode, you can do so tomorrow. Otherwise, have a day. I'm too lazy to do the full outro right now. Now eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued, have a day. Yep. Alright, but yeah, but for realsies, if you want to catch up on the rest of this tomorrow, you can do so. Have a day, fuckface. Alright, Spider. Assuming you're still watching, assuming you're still here, looks like it's me and you for the rest of this episode. Assuming you're still... Hiya. Okay, yeah, so you're still here. Alright, it's you and me for the rest of this episode. This next topic has nothing to do with Batman at all, but Family Guy in the background did make me want to bring it up. On the previous episode, which broadcast last night, I discussed different types of bullshit DVD packaging, and I briefly touched upon the inconsistent release history of Family Guy. Now I want to talk about it in a bit greater detail. Let me go grab my examples. Okay. Oops. Okay. So Family Guy first premiered on Fox in 1999. Although, despite that, the show would not come out on DVD or home video of any kind until much later. Specifically after the show was canceled by Fox. Yeah, after the show was canceled, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment released Volume 1, featuring seasons 1 and 2. And this was released as a bigger box set, because this was how Fox was releasing all of their shows at the time. Contains all 28 episodes from seasons 1 and 2 in this 4-disc set. And you have 4 slim cases inside. Does take up a bit of room, yes, but, you know, this was how Fox was putting out all of their shows on DVD. Was as bigger, bulkier box sets. Then they released Volume 2, which was Season 3. Okay, so far we're on the right track. Seasons 1 and 2, Season 3, so far so good. That was pretty much it, though, because Fox canceled the show after 3 seasons. But, due to the popularity of reruns on Adult Swim, plus the high sales of the DVDs, that led Fox to reconsider. So Family Guy was renewed for more seasons. And of course that meant more DVDs. Now at first, I'll go grab them off the shelf here. Now at first, that led to these 2 releases. The Freakin' Sweet Collection, which contains 5 deliciously absurd chapters. Basically just 5 episodes in no real particular order. Although, interestingly, this DVD included the uncensored version of Road to Rhode Island, which I don't think was ever released before. When You Wish Upon a Weinstein, which never aired on TV before, until much later. And a few other oddball features. There's the disc. Then came Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story, the quote-unquote movie. Except it wasn't a movie at all. It was just 3 episodes back to back. I popped back in. Hi, Sylv. We were just discussing the confusing history of Family Guy on DVD. But anyway, and I'm not repeating myself, but anyway, Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. Technically not a movie at all. My copy of Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story is different. Anyway. But, yeah. Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story came next. It just has Stewie's face. But anyway, yeah. But I guess Fox was banking on these 2 DVDs selling well, And they did, so of course, more episodes and more DVDs followed. I'll just put these back on the shelf in a minute. Let me go grab this next release, which is over here. It's only take a second. Kind of hard to get to, however. There we go. Oh, all right. There we go. Damn it. Okay. Now it is also, starting with this release, the Indecent Penis group chat got leaked. We haven't done anything. We were just sucking dick. Anyway. Now it is starting with the Volume 3 DVD that things get a little confusing. So, Volume 1, to recap, Volume 1 was Seasons 1 and 2. Okay, now I'm gone. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, Volume 1 was Seasons 1 and 2. Volume 2 was Season 3. A little confusing, admittedly, but simple. So, by that logic, Volume 3 is Season 4, right? You know what? Fuck it. Okay. No. Volume 3, to my understanding, is the first... I'll stay for a bit. Okay. Good. Anyway. Volume 3 is part of Season 4, but not all of it. For some reason. Copper. What? 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 Copper. The hell is it? Anyway. So this DVD is part of Season 4. Part of it. And then, I'm too lazy to get it off. It's kind of buried. I'm too lazy to grab it. But Volume 5 is the other part of Season 4 with some of Season 5. So yeah. Season 4 is where some say is where shit went downhill. I think it was on par with Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Exactly. The SpongeBob effect. But anyway, Copper. Something seems to have his attention, but anyway. But basically, to quickly summarize, the Family Guy DVDs started to become a clusterfuck. So instead of each volume basically being a season, now they were either splitting them up in halves or, in some cases, mixing DVDs from different seasons, or mixing episodes from different seasons. To me, it went downhill in Season 9. That makes sense. Anyway. Now, these two I picked up. Actually, these two I picked up the other day. Okay. I actually picked up these two. Like, Season 9 had some real stinkers. Yep. Okay, now these two I actually picked up the other day. Starting with Volume 7, Volume 7, they stopped doing the big box sets and just started putting them in standard keep cases with a slipcover. Takes up less space, which is nice, but it's not consistent. But you don't know what season any of these episodes are from. It's not on the case. I Dream of Jesus was half a great episode, honestly. Yep. But yeah, not on the slipcover, not on the inner case. The episodes are listed, but they don't list what season they're from. So unless you know Family Guy really well, you wouldn't know what seasons each of these DVDs are, and you wouldn't know what episodes belong where. It's a mess. But anyway, and then here's Volume 9, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is Season 9. I think. I say that because, yeah, this, I'm pretty sure contains... Let me just pop it open here. Alright. Unorganized, but yeah. Yeah, okay. And then there were fewer. Read. Okay. People love it because of the surf and bird plot, but then ignore that the second half of the episode is just boring. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, yeah. And then there were fewer. If I'm not mistaken, and then there were fewer was a season 9 episode. If I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But assuming I'm right, then volume 9 should be season 9. If not, the whole season was a good episode, and yes, it's season 9, episode 1. Okay, so yes, volume 9, we're up to season 9. Although, you just said season 9, episode 1. Let me look at the episode list again. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's really bad. So not only do these DVDs just go all over the place, but if you look here, and then there were fewer is on disc 3 instead of disc 1. So the episodes are out of order as well. That's even better. I mean, I get Family Guy's not like a continuity-driven show, not a serialized show, but if you're gonna do this whole volume nonsense, at least put the episodes in order. And I'm Joyce Kinney is a terrible episode. Yeah. Okay, no, but seriously. If you're gonna do the whole volume nonsense, at least put the episodes in order rather than just shuffled around at pure random. I will say, though, it's still not as bad as the Ninja Turtles 1987 DVDs. Oh god, those are a complete clusterfuck. If you know Ninja Turtles 87 on DVD, oh god, then you shouldn't. But yeah. But yeah, Fox continued to release Family Guy on DVD in this stupid Joyce decides to be petty and release Lois's sex tape to public and gets her banned from every church, all because Lois was mean to her in high school. Yep. But Fox continued to release Family Guy in this stupid volume format all the way up to volume 10. After volume 10, they switched over to calling the DVDs by season, which they should have been doing in the first place. But yeah, you go from volumes 1 through 10 to seasons 10 through 17. There's no consistency. And of course, season 17 was the last season of Family Guy that came out on DVD. They have not released 18 and on. Family Gay is just a terrible episode overall, as it completely goes against human biology altogether. Yep. But that's a story for another day. But yeah, in case you wanted to know the confusing, convoluted release of Family Guy on DVD, there you go. It's a complete fucking nightmare. Oh, but here's a bonus. Here is a bonus. What if I were to tell you that 3 pieces of Family Guy media have made it to Blu-ray, but just 3. The Star Wars specials. So, yeah, while the Family Guy seasons were coming out on DVD and the Family Guy volumes, the Star Wars specials also made it to Blu-ray. I have It's a Trap on Blu-ray. That's cool. And the thing is, these look and sound really nice on Blu-ray, but I also highly question why they were putting these out when they weren't even going to put out the show on. I mean, not putting out the early seasons, I completely get. Those probably were not produced anywhere close to HD. But by this point, when the show was airing in HD, at the very least, huh? But yeah, Family Guy on DVD and Blu-ray. It's a complete mess. It's a complete mess. If there are any other TV shows you would like to hear about the convoluted DVD release history of, let me know and I'll get to them whenever I can. Thing is, they were released as direct-to-DVDs first before it being put into the show's rotation. Well, you're not wrong. And actually, that does remind me of something. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which aired on FX, then moved to FXX, had a Christmas special called A Very Sunny Christmas. Now, although A Very Sunny Christmas was produced for the show's 5th season, it actually released on DVD and Blu-ray first. Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story was actually the same thing, but somewhat censored. Correct. Anyway, A Very Sunny Christmas was actually released on DVD and Blu-ray first, and then was aired on TV later. Now, remember what I said. A Very Sunny Christmas was produced, and you lost me there. Sorry, but I'm going to keep going. It was produced as a part of Season 5 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But it was not aired on TV until Season 6. This led to the common misconception that Sunny Christmas is a Season 6 episode. But it's not. Copper, stop. But it's not. It's a Season 5 episode. Sure, it is not bundled with the Season 5 DVD. It is its own separate DVD, and it didn't air on TV until Season 6 had finished. But it's a Season 5 episode. But yet it's always grouped in with Season 6. Even on Disney Plus and Hulu, if you go check, Very Sunny Christmas is placed with Season 6 rather than Season 5. There you go. Just felt like throwing that in. Alright, let's take a brief moment to chillax. Because I got myself a little worked up. Read, okay. Copper, start. Cat thumbs up, .gif. Funny. Alright. It's almost time for the funny image, everyone. It is almost time for the funny image. Alright, and it is time for the funny image. It's time for the funny image, everyone. It's time for the funny image. Tonight's dinner is that stupid fucking lamp. That stupid fucking lamp. That oddly provocative, yummy Christmas story lamp. Stay tuned, yeah. I'm going to be real with you. I feel like that lamp was probably the precursor to a lot of cursed images that we see nowadays. And don't act like I'm not right. You know I'm right. Alright. A Christmas Story 2. Stay tuned. Oh, God. Okay, I love how this just froze. There we go. Okay. Alright. Nobody messes with Adam West. Yep. Alright. Trying to think. Let me just put these back on the shelf. No, Adam, we. Okay. Let me just put all these... Let me just put all of these aside so I don't have to worry about it later. Oddly therapeutic. Oddly. Just checking the copyright on all, or checking the year on all of these. Let me just slide all of these back. There we go. Actually, when did... I'm reorganizing some stuff on a shelf. Apologies if that might seem a little boring. Oh, so that's correct. Okay. There we go. There we go. Looks nice. Alright. Now do the outro. 1 second. I'll get to that. I'll get to the outro in a second. Before we wrap up, I want to just take a brief moment. Alright. I want to take a brief moment to give kind of a content update. Copper. Content update. So, we're getting pretty close to Christmas, which of course means... Take a brief moment to remember the N-word. Yep. Alright. I'm going to take a brief moment because Christmas is coming up, and you can expect a lot of Christmas movie reviews throughout the month of December, probably going well into early January of next year. Just thought that'd be nice to bring up. You can also expect to see a lot of... trying to think. You can also expect to see a lot of not movie review episodes, because the previous episode was not a movie review. I think you'll see more episodes like that throughout the last little bit of this year as well, mixed in with the movie reviews. I'm not getting rid of movie reviews entirely, or at all. Remember, Home Alone films. I remember. And I also put Power Rangers Super Mega Force on the schedule. That's going to be torturous, but A Christmas Story, yep, that one too. Even though Super Mega Force is not Christmas related, but you're subjecting me to it, and I have to follow through. Oh god, that's going to be a fun one. And I guess I also have to cover something else Power Rangers related in lead up to it. I can't cover every single season before, but I think I can cover a few things before we get to Super Mega Force. Plus, I mean, we have talked Power Rangers on occasion. Alpha's Magical Christmas. Oh, yeah. How could I forget? But yeah, Christmas. Get ready for the month of Christmas on Wonder After Dark. A Wonder After Dark holiday, if you will. What else? Okay. This has been kicking around in the back of my mind for a while. But I think my upload... Oh, wait, what did I say? The one where Tommy shows up as the Green Ranger after it's destroyed. Yep. Alright, anyway. Next, what I want to bring up. I think my upload schedule for videos is going to change as we get closer to Christmas. How come? Well, ever since I gave myself the every week, every Tuesday deadline for myself and schedule, I've been pretty good at keeping it up. I think you're gay. Please listen. But lately, I've been kind of slipping a bit. You know, I've had to rush a lot of videos out the door just to meet the Tuesday deadline because I either go out or I run out of time or simply whatever I'm making is a bit too ambitious. So I kind of have to rework it at the last minute. Now, I've yet to make... My hand hurts. Okay, so I'm going to make this quick, but... So, yeah, I think I've yet to make a final decision, but it's my fapping hand too. TMI, but damn. That's unfortunate. But anyway. But I think I've yet to make a final decision. But I think if I do change my upload schedule for videos, it's probably going to go from every single week to possibly every 1 to 2, 3 weeks tops. Although that does not affect Wonder After Dark. Wonder After Dark will continue to be daily. And going back to Wonder After Dark, a lot of the TV shows that I watch are going on hiatus for the winter. So I think also, you know, for the last part of the year, we can expect more of the classic schedule. So every night, late at night, so on and so forth. Maybe even earlier at night. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, there is your content update. Oh, actually, one last thing, because I did almost forget. One last thing. Totally random, but one last thing. So, we are coming up... Asshole. No, I'm actually done after this. Okay. We are coming up on two things. The final weeks of Disney Movie Insiders before they shut the program down, and the release of Moana 2. And because of this, I want to do something. I want to cover just a few miscellaneous Disney animated films in no real particular order. No loss for Disney. Yep. Anyway, because of these, I want to cover a few miscellaneous Disney animated films in no real particular order. Yeah. If you can think of any that you think would be good enough for me to review, Disney Movie Insiders mid. No. Stay tuned. Anyway, But if you can think of any good movie, any good Disney animated movies for me to review, whether I've seen them or not, I will get to them whenever I can. Plus, I already did Wish. I already did Bolt. That's kind of opening up the floodgates. So if you can think of any, that'd be great. If not, I'll just pick from there. I'll pick myself. Monsters Inc. I'm pretty sure we already covered Monsters Inc., but a revisit would be nice. In fact, we haven't covered Monsters University, so I guess we'll do Monsters University sometime. Okay. No, we haven't. Did we? I actually don't know. Monsters University was in. Well, you're not wrong. Okay, but, yeah. Truthfully, here I am kind of losing track of what... Here I am kind of losing track of what we have and have not done on this show before. Admittedly. But yeah. 100 episodes will give you such a crick in the neck. Let's review Spy Kid. We already did Spy Kids. All of them, even. Just about all of them. In fact, I feel like we've burned through all of The only Rodriguez family film that we haven't touched yet is Shorts. And we did Spy Kids twice, yeah. And I feel like We Can Be Heroes is not good enough to review. It's not worthy of its own episode. Let me just put this back down here. Alright. We haven't touched Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Actually, I don't think we did Shark Boy and Lava Girl already. I don't think. Anyway. Alright. I think we're about done for tonight. I think we're about done just because we already got our designated movie review done and some other side quests. And we're at the usual 90-minute mark. 92. I mean, the show is already between 90 to 100 minutes. That's about typical. It's about average. So yeah. Join us next time when Jesse reviews Oh, you better not. You better not be asking me to review Sausage Party. Dead ass. You better not. I'm joking. Oh, thank God. Thank God Almighty. But yeah. What we're doing next time for real, I have no idea. No idea what the next topic is. I feel like I should pick the topic this time just because you've picked most of them lately. Next time we go to a planet. Could you be a bit more descriptive? Which planet? What are you insinuating? Back to oh God. Well, I mean, it's been a while. It's been about 3 months, I think I'm getting that right. So, yeah, I say it's about time. Yep, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, yep. Okay, I guess we're back to Star Wars, the show, yep. Yep. Alright. I'm actually not totally angry, as long as you don't make me do all 7 seasons back to back. Oh, God. That was perfect. Alright. I guess come back next time for when we... To be fair, I haven't seen all of the show. Neither have I, so we're not qualified. But will I elaborate further? No, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But I do want you to watch the last 4 episodes of the series. I can't promise that I will, but I will remember that suggestion. But anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. But for now, but they directly tie him to Revenge of the Sith. Okay, Jesus Christ, my head hurts. They're a masterpiece. Okay, anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and He loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and have a day.